Okay, welcome back to today's video, guys. So we're going to be going into a little bit more in depth about yesterday's trades that I have, so the ideas, and then we're going to go through the confluences of what makes them a potential trade setup. So a little bit more in depth, because someone said it could go up, down, or sideways, which he's not wrong. So you know what? Constructive feedback. Let's try and add some value today and talk about the confluences of those trade ideas in more details to help you guys learn and earn. Let's get to it. So let's just go through a quick little recap of the current situation. So we won't go into too much detail of the previous price action, but what we will do is talk about the price action that we have now, and then the current key levels, and then the current potential price movements in those order. So first and foremost, we had our push onto the upside from the 10th of March. So we had our first leg. During that first leg, we also pushed up and then consolidated within about a 2-week period. Then we tried to have a continuation. And then since then, we are on this channel that I've drawn right now, which is somewhat of a bearish channel. And that bearish channel is just simply proven by this. But every single time price has come to this resistance, it's bounced off. Every time price has come to this support, it's bounced off. So it's making lower lows and lower highs. And yes, even though we jokingly said price can go up or down or sideways, that's all you have to prepare for as a trader. I don't know what you are expecting when it comes to, you know, YouTube channels or even influencers like myself, but real traders prepare for all three outcomes. We may prepare for all three, we may not take all three. So that is a different story, because if I was looking, for example, a breakout onto the upside here, this one has a much more higher probability of a trade than, let's just say, right now. And the reason why the one on the upper region has a higher probability is because, number one, that's a breakout. Number two, it's above a new area and we've made new highs. Whereas right now we've retested this multiple times. We're looking lower low. It's cross moving averages. So it looked like it could actually break lower and then retest the 20k. Then if we throw the spin-off of fundamentals of like Gary Gensler or the securities or the issues of Binance, Coinbase and things like that, that could be more bearish too. But we'll save that for another video. So there were some gems and there was some value. So since we've got this lower lows and lower highs, our real next move that we are waiting for is to break above this 28k mark. So that is the first key level we want to mention here, which is at 28,300. This is a resistance, meaning that if we break above this, then we've got a potential higher probability of pushing higher because it's making new highs, made a new resistance, and that resistance could be a support. We do also want to make sure that this region is cleared quite quickly, because the current trading price between 28k and 25k, it's just been ranging here for quite a long time. So we do really want to see some good volume and good liquidity. If we do break lower, then the next key level is 25,200 and then at 20k. So 20k, there is quite a lot of space within this region if we do break below, because there is not really any major key levels in between. Yes, there are some, but they're not really major. So meaning that there is a lot of space if this breaks. There's a lot of space to drop. You know, prime example, it pulled back and then just pushed all the way up. Look how sharp these movements were. So this push onto the upside happened in a few days. These drops also happened in a few days, and there are a lot more cleaner moves than the sideways move which we are experiencing right this current time. So quickly, guys, I do want to quickly mention, don't forget to jump on our competition with Bitget, where there is $15,000 of a prize pool to win. So all you have to do is click on the link in the description. Is only with Coin Bureau Trading, and our link in the description where we were able to secure such an amazing competition for you guys. There is up to $40,000 worth of bonuses plus trading discounts. So link in the description. Don't forget to go and join. Let's get back to the video. So let's move on to the potential trades. So if we had to do trades, these are the 3 trade ideas that we have. Well, there actually is 4, but I'm going to talk to you about why I would only take potentially 2 of them. So let's talk about number 1. So number 1 is the current trade at the moment. This is bouncing off this support, which was a resistance in the past, and it looks pretty good right now for this to push and then potentially retest here. If we did this in the past, this trade probably would have hit take profit. If we did this again on this retest here, this would have hit take profit. So technically we could have had the same trade now. The reason I don't like it is moves over moving averages. It's on this bearish channel and it is very undecided. So the probability of this is fairly low. Plus it's all over the place. The news is all over the place. There's no real confirmation. So for this, I delete. But it's an idea and I wanted to share with you why it actually hits confluences, but also why I am not taking that trade. Now, if we break above, which is what I talked about earlier, this trade actually has a lot more of a higher probability. stability, and I quite like it. But yet again, I probably would not take it, and even if I do, I would potentially lower the risk, because it could fake out above and then push all the way down. Because currently we need to identify and realize this whole region between 25k and 30k, price is just yo-yoing, and yo-yoing doesn't work well with my strategy at the moment. I need clear, concise movements to continue with them. These are currently the two trades I am waiting for at the moment, and these do make sense. The reason being is if we break 30k, that ultimately means that there is going to be a new high, and that new high can potentially be a support, meaning that we could get a continuation onto the upside, and we have a lot of room all the way up to 34k and 37k, which I've been calling since the start of this YouTube channel. And the reason I have 37k is because that was a major support during the bull run, meaning that could be a major resistance currently in this period of time. But I need to see if price actually respects my idea, because that's my idea, that's my thesis, and that's my analysis. I could be absolutely right or absolutely wrong. It does not matter if I'm right or wrong. What's important is that I stick true to myself. It's me versus me, you versus you, and our bank accounts increasing slowly but surely. So I do really like this trade, because this can come up to 34k, but we just want to have the meat in the middle. So a break above this and a retest, this bounce on the support, which was previously a resistance. Moving averages will be in favor, and volume and candlesticks will be in favor as well. So 4 confluences, not even talking about market structure, and many things to follow. The next trade idea, which I really like, is if we do break below, I would like to see something of a break below, price to trade below it, retest, and then a continuation. That is a perfect break and retest, a very simple trading strategy which is known amongst retailers, which is the one I actually gave away for free. It's completely there for you to go and test and use and utilize here at Coin Bureau Trading. So on that, this then becomes the opposite trade, where this support has now become a resistance. So when price comes back to this level, we're looking for this to retest, hold it as a key level where price rejects it, and then looks to potentially come all the way down to 20k. But I'm looking just to try and get me in the middle, because I really don't know how price is going to act during this lower period here as it breaks through these regions. So that is a little bit more in depth of a Bitcoin review today. Let me know how you guys found it. A lot of the times we are literally just sitting here and waiting, and it was more in depth, more value. And tomorrow we'll be doing some altcoin reviews for you guys here at Coin Bureau Trading. And we got the Q&A coming up next week as well, and we've got tons of content on the Coin Bureau clips, the interview, the podcast with Guy at Coin Bureau. So there's tons of interesting and amazing content coming soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.